What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing this open world zombies battle royale mode that I kind of had in my mind. And I just was kind of thinking about this the other day, and I just kind of wanted to make a video about it. It's kind of a concept, but I don't know. I think it would be really cool, and I'd like to see this hopefully in Treyarch's next game. And yes, we have seen open world zombies before with Outbreak and Cold War, but I think that this mode would really just take it to the next level. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So to start out my map or this mode, it would basically be played on the open world like fire team maps and Outbreak maps like we saw in Cold War, but instead you would kind of have them all combined to be like a more traditional battle royale map. Think of like the Ural Mountains map that got scrapped, which is basically a combination of all the fire team maps combined into one. And basically, yeah, it would have this huge map, and there would still be all the zombies on it, like tons of zombies, just like the Outbreak, like probably even more though. I'd want even more, but like have them walking around doing all that stuff. And so yeah, and then now with this, it's still a battle royale. You still have to drop in and kill whatever players, like that's still the objective, but there's still tons of zombies and there's no way to get around them. So for my next idea, as part of this mode, is it's still gonna be like zombies. It's still not gonna like stray away from that. It's still gonna have all the zombies mechanics that you know and love. So that would be perks, pack-a-punch, power-ups, bosses, field upgrades, whatever. I'm mainly talking about Cold War with like the salvage and all that stuff, but all the zombie staples are gonna be in there and are gonna be you are basically going to utilize in this mode. So you're going to be killing other players, yes, but you're also going to need to be killing other zombies in order to get points to do everything else in the match. Kind of like how Warzone need money. But I think this would be really cool. Like, think about it. You have to be dropping in. Maybe you loot up a weapon like it's Outbreak. You open up a chest or buy a gun off the wall. Maybe you spawn in with like 100 or 1,000 points or whatever, and then you loot a gun off the wall or get it from a chest, and then you can actually start killing zombies. So you kill zombies, you get like 100 points or whatever, and then you use that to go buy quick revive, or you go pack a bunch of your weapons and all these things. Like all these things, like each machine will basically have its own designated location on each of the POIs. So Duga, Alpine, Sanatorium, all of them are each gonna have their own pack-a-punch machine where they are on the map right now, and then they're each gonna have their own Wonder Fizz, their own armor station, their own crafting table. Like, these locations are going to be like obviously in like high traffic areas, so they're going to be basically more people are going to be going there, because let's say you have a crafting table, you're going to be flying in from wherever, like looting up that area and then using the crafting table to craft like grenades or whatever, like just stuff like that. I think that would be so sick for this mode. That like I'm thinking about in my head. Like, each location is gonna have a pack-a-punch machine. You go there, you kill a bunch of zombies, then you pack-a-punch, and I think it would be really cool. Maybe each location has a set of perk machines, or maybe just a Wonder Fizz. I don't really know how that would work, but maybe just a Wonder Fizz. Just like you have to get perks from drops or stuff like that. Maybe because maybe I think if you have too many perk machines, that'd be like 8 perk machines per like 8 juggernauts and all that stuff all over the map. So maybe that'd be a bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe 8 Wonder Fizzes just sounds fine. But other than that, man, yeah, like you'd be killing zombies, killing bosses, collecting points, hitting the mystery box to get further weapons. Like, maybe each location also has a mystery box as well. You'll be spinning that, trying to get good weapons, but it's going to give you like a teddy bear and it's going to move away. Like, stuff like that I think would be so sick for this mode. And you're still going to have like wonder weapons, which I'll get into in a sec, but everything from zombies is basically going to be in this mode, but instead you're fighting the zombies, which you still are. You're also fighting other players, so it's basically PvPvE. And with wonder weapons, you're still gonna have the ray gun, you're still gonna have all that stuff that's available in the mystery box, or from killing bosses or whatever, or even from getting loots and chests, but they're like extremely rare, and like only like a few amount of players are going to be having them by the end of the game, which I think will be really sick. And so to make this a bit more like Outbreak and give you more opportunities to do stuff, like instead of just killing players like a traditional battle royale, there's still all the little side quests and Easter eggs you can go for on these maps. So think the Horde patrols on Outbreak, or those golden chests or the orb thing that you can shoot going around the map, like just different side quests you can go on. You can still do those things in the map, and I think it'd be really, really cool. Like there's still gonna be an Ordas, like multiple Ordas walking around. You know, you'd be killing an Orda and some guy will be coming out of nowhere and trying to kill you while you're killing the Orda. And then I just think that stuff like that would be so cool and rewarding to play, because you'd be like, oh yeah, we killed all the zombies, and then we, you know, upgrade your loadout, and you actually get to use that on other players. Like I don't know why, that just seems so sick to me with the zombies mechanics. And then I was also thinking about this, like maybe in the middle of the map there's like a new location that hasn't been used before, and it's like a new facility or whatever, and when you drop there you have to like turn on the power and like open up doors like it's an actual traditional zombies map. Or maybe certain doors around the map you have to open up, like you have to use points or whatever. But I was thinking mainly just this center area, you have to use your points, open up doors, like not a lot of them, like maybe a few 750 doors or whatever. And basically once you get in, you can click like or turn on the power or whatever, and then basically you have access to this golden pack-a-punch machine. And this is basically make it so that you can only spend your 5,000 points once, and it'll instantly upgrade your weapon, kind of like Tag Your Totem. Like stuff like that I think would be so cool. Like just, I don't know, it'd just be so sick to me. Like, but with all this happening, you have to remember there's still going to be traditional battle royale mechanics. So there's still going to be the storm, and the storm's going to be closing in, and if you don't survive then you die or whatever, and stuff like that. So how it would kind of work with the rounds would be like, it's kind of like Outbreak, where it's like round 1 is when you first spawn in, there's 100 players and all the zombies are one hit kills, super easy. But once you get to 80 players, then it's round 2. 60 players, it's round 3. 40 players, it's round 4. And then 20 players and below, it's round 5. So that's when there's like super sprinters, they're doing a ton of damage, they're running, they take a lot to kill, like stuff like that. And that'd be so cool. I think it would, you know, really help make the mode more intense. And then the next part of this concept would be to have it so that, like, let's say you drop out of Ruka, right? You can still use the elevators that you used in Operazzi and Versia. Maybe you have to turn them on somehow, but then you use those elevators to go underground, and then you maybe activate 3 switches, kill a few zombies, do whatever, and then when you come back up, it sections off that part of the map and makes it so that you fight the Legion boss. And when you kill the Legion, you get the Crystal Axe Wonder Weapon, and it's the only way that you can get that Wonder Weapon on the whole map, so it's kind of like a reward for doing that boss fight. And I think doing boss fights and little cool quests and stuff like that while on this map, kind of like how Blackout did it, I think that would be so cool. Like maybe you can even fight Valentina somehow and you can get the Cerberus, but just stuff like that, man. Like I think it would add so much replay value and just make the game so much more fun, because it's like, oh yeah, do you want to loot like a really low traffic area, get some good loot, and then go fight players? Do you want to drop at the Legion boss fight and like go really risky, but then you get a super good wonder weapon? Or do you want to land at the golden pack-a-punch machine, or just anything like that? It's so cool that I think that, you know, we could do this, something like that. And then maybe there could also be like dynamic map elements, like they could have like tornadoes and, you know, day and night cycle, thunderstorms, stuff like that. And maybe certain events will be tied to that. Like there'll be like Treyarch will update the map throughout the life cycle of the game. And I think this would be so good for just keeping players playing the game. I think that this will add so much replay value in between maps, because, you know, you'll always have something to play and it'll always be fun because you're always versing other players. It'll always be new, and I kind of think it will help out, like, reduce burnout. And even though they could add intel and stuff like that onto it to help further the story, just so much they could do with this mode. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of thought about this. I think it was a really cool idea, and I kind of just wanted to share it. And hopefully Treyarch actually, you know, maybe takes this as a as an inspiration, if any Treyarch dev is watching this. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just kind of wanted to throw my thoughts out here just for a little bit. I don't know, just kind of talk about this idea, because I think it was really cool, and I kind of thought about this for a while, and I think that this would be really cool. I think it would really help revitalize the community and kind of get us out of this drought that Vanguard Zombies has brought us in, because we all know that no one's really playing Vanguard. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.